Hi, my name is Bryce, and today I'll be talking about drunk driving. Drunk driving is an issue that continues to claim countless lives each year. The National Highway Traffic Administration, in 2019, over 10,000 people were killed, which is around the size of the Duke basketball stadium. Impaired driving crashes account for 28% of all traffic-related deaths in the United States. The statistic is not only alarming, but also heartbreaking. As a society, we need to do something to change this. Drunk driving is illegal, but also reckless and dangerous. Alcohol can impair your judgment, reaction time, and coordination. When people choose to drive drunk, they not only put themselves at risk, but other people as well. Innocent bystanders, passengers, other drivers are all at risk when a drunk driver is involved. These consequences of drunk driving can include fines, revoking of license, and even jail time. Not only does it lead to deaths and injuries, but it can also cause emotional damage. Furthermore, drunk driving has a significant impact financially, costing billions of dollars every year in medical expenses, legal fees, and lost productivity. So these are some of the symptoms or things that can happen when you're driving drunk, as mentioned earlier. Perception loss, hearing and sight, slow reactions, bad judgment, impaired handling, poor tracking, your processing is slow, and underestimate impairment. To combat drunk driving, we must first educate ourselves and others about its consequences. This education must start early, with parents and educators teaching children about the dangers of drunk driving. So these are some ad campaigns from drunk driving. A little bit older ones, but Drink, Drive, Die. Obviously that one's a little more dark, but that's kind of how it is. And then When You Drink, You Can't Think. Also showing that alcohol can impair your judgment and thinking. However, education is not enough. We also must enforce these strict laws and these penalties for being caught driving drunk. The legal blood alcohol limit is 0.08, and anyone caught driving with a higher blood alcohol content faces severe penalties. These penalties must be enforced strictly to make sure it's a consistent punishment, and that way people are more scared and take the consequences seriously, and that might influence them to change their behavior. So this is some of the how much alcohol is in certain drinks that people may consume. Any spirits that you'll see at like a spirit store, most alcohol places are 40%. Wine is about 12%. Malt liquor is 7%, and most beers are 5%. This is important because it shows the amount of alcohol in many drinks, which can help you kind of judge if you're able to drive or not. But the best thing to do is always just try not to drive if you're going to be drinking. Have a designated driver, Uber or Lyft. Finally, we must all take responsibility for our actions and encourage others to do the same. If you see someone trying to drive when they're drunk, try to influence them not to drive or find a different transportation home. In conclusion, drunk driving is a serious issue that requires our attention and help. We must continue to educate ourselves and others about its consequences, enforce these strict laws and penalties, and encourage responsible behavior. Overall, if we all work together, we can work to make the roads a safer place for many people. Thank you.